Hello, this is David Moss. This is the second video on how to register a student in Final Forms. So in the first video, we created a parent account. And now that we've created a parent account, we log back in. We can go to our website, www.cmfalcons.org, and go to the Final Forms link under Students and Parents. And you'll see this option here to log in. So the first video, we created our new account. Now we're going to log in. So we would enter our email and our password there and log in. And then once we're logged in, you'll see this screen. So here I am logged in, and I have no students that are associated with me yet. In order to associate my son or daughter with me, I go into Register Student. And here, so how this works now is you have to go in and actually add their legal name, whatever theirs on their birth certificate. So I'm just going to add. And you have the option to put a preferred first name in. Now the email address, all of our students, well, most all of our students get email addresses. Right now, it's 2nd through 12th grade. But any of our students at the elementary are not required to log in and sign forms. So with that being said, they don't have to have an email address put into the student email. If your student is in the middle school or the high school, they will have to have their email address filled out here in order for you to fill out their forms. The process is that you will log in, you will register the student as yours, you will do your part of the forms, and then it sends an email to the student prompting them to log into their account and fill out their forms. So, and all of our forms have to end, all of our emails have to end in cmfalcons.org. So, in this case, if my student was 6th grade or higher, I would need to fill out this email address. If they're not, then I don't need to fill it out. We're going to skip the student ID. We would put their birth date information in here, and then their gender, and then what grade they're going to be for the 1920 school year. I'm going to keep this in the elementary here, and we would fill out their home address information. And then there's a couple options here under special circumstances. They're a new enrollment. They're just now enrolling into Clinton-Massie, or they are already currently attending Clinton-Massie. So we would choose already attending. And then if this would be for homeschool students, because homeschool students are able to participate in athletics and extracurriculars. So in this case, you would participate if that was applicable to you. And then you would go down here and create the student. Once the student's created here, you see all these forms that are required for this student. So you would go through it and fill out these information. And then at the bottom of each of these forms, there's a spot where it's asking for your signature. So you would need to make sure that you type in here and then fill out this part of it here. So you would go through all of these. I know it says 2 of these right here, the acceptable use, responsible use. We are going to remove acceptable use so that the responsible use is the updated policy. So all these things would be here for you to fill out. And what happens is if I say, yes, I grant permission, and I type my name here so you can see what it looks like, I submit that form, it's going to make the form green. So anything red means it's a form that requires your signature. Anything green, make sure that that is a form that has been completed by you. When all these forms are green, if your student is in 6th grade or higher, it will send an email to your student prompting them to log in and fill out their forms. The majority of their forms will be typically are athletic related or extracurricular related. And so once you've done that, you've got your student information filled out, you've filled out your forms, and then from each year here on out, you can just log in and click and double check to make sure that the information is accurate, because the information will carry over from year to year.